I'm going to imagine I have a time machine and I'm going to go back in time and I'm going to speak to my younger self. I've been in crypto for the past 7, 8, 10 years. I forgot. I don't count anymore. And I've seen it all. I've seen the ups, the downs, the bubbles, the winters, the summers, the seasonality. I've seen it all. And I'm going to speak to my younger self. Hopefully, you can learn some valuable lessons. Before I begin, most of you have never heard of me. So instead of showing you how much I have in crypto or I hold in crypto, I'll show you the people that I've helped. So the first person is here. It says, "Hi Ahmed, I made 10x on your call. Thanks very much for your help." Another person that said, "Hi Altcoin Era, thanks for your call. Your call was excellent and I took profits. I kind of gave up on crypto. However, I learned to take profits instead of taking a screenshot." We're going to head back in time in my time machine and we're going to speak to myself 8 years ago. Here I am, young whippersnapper with $1 million smile. I still look the same. You know what they say, black don't crack. So this is me. I'm in my time machine and I'm talking to my younger self. First lesson I want to teach him is this: you can lose everything. Everything. Okay? And I literally mean everything. Here is a story, and this is a true story. I have never made money in 3 cycles. I've lost hundreds of thousands of pounds in crypto. I remortgaged 2 buy-to-let homes and took 135,000 and lost it all in a project that went to zero. I had 8,500 stolen from my hot wallet on my phone. I put 45k into a MetaMask wallet and it became corrupted. I didn't have the keys and I also borrowed 45,000 from the bank. And now I have nothing but debt. One man's gain is another man's loss. You get into a coin, for example, let's pull up a coin that people are talking about now. So you get into this coin, it's called Bobcat. And it's making waves at the moment. I've seen all of these cycles play out again and again and again. So you get into this coin and then this coin goes up. Let's just say it goes up another 120%. It gets to $3, okay? So it's got to $3 and you've been DCAing, buying at these levels. Or you're new to crypto and you just bought around here, okay? And it goes down by how much? 75%. And these are typical in the crypto market. Can you withstand putting 100K, 50K, 20K, even £2,000, dollars, whatever it is? Can you withstand this kind of volatility of it going down to 75%? If we look at the price history of this coin right now, it's gone down 70%. This is normal. Goes down 80%. Gone down another 75%. Let's say it goes for another meteoric rise up here and goes down by a typical range of 75%. It's gone back to 60 cents. And this is just normal behavior. So people, what they do, they panic around here. They panic sell, and then they go to another coin. Let's choose another coin, for example. Then they just hop into another coin. Let's go into Turbo and they'll just do the same thing. For example, they'll buy high, they'll jump into this coin, buy high, and sell low, lost 71%. Do it again, buy high, sell low, lost 55%. What you left with? Almost nothing. This happens time and time again. What you do is you buy projects that no one is speaking about. Simple. Because the risk and to reward is advantageous towards you. Once you see coins doing this, yeah, I can't even go all the way down. Once you see coins doing this, leave. You're late to the party. Don't even touch it. Don't touch it. No matter how many influencers you hear, no matter how many of your friends you hear, don't do it. I would tell my younger self to buy low and sell high. Don't do the opposite, where you buy high and you sell low. Always understand risk. And whichever project you get into, put a small allocation into that project. You only need 5 to 10 solid projects. It's not about getting in early. No. It's not about getting in early. It's about getting in with understanding. Do you understand this project? Do you understand the problem that they're trying to solve? Do you understand the ecosystem? Do you understand the team? Do you understand the tokenomics? What do you understand about this project? Forget the charts. Okay, you bought it at a fraction of a penny and now it's gone down. What are you going to do next? I first heard about Ethereum in 2016, around this time. So you bought around here, okay? You made some exceptional gains from here to there. You made 5,281%. You didn't understand Ethereum, so you decided to sell around here. But what you really missed out is this. Another 6,227%. You left a lot of money in the table. I'm just giving an example. Because you never understood this project properly. If you did, you would have held for far longer. And that happens with a lot of projects. People enter these projects and they don't really understand it at all. So they'll just enter a project, make some profits and leave. What if there is even more room for this project to grow? And for my next point is very, very important. The market doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care if you're happy, if you're sad. It doesn't care if you're the biggest fan of this coin. It doesn't give a damn. You have to care about your own strategy. Everyone has a different strategy. Everyone has a different risk tolerance. Find your strategy, find your niche, and find your edge is very, very, very important. Crypto is a player versus player industry. You like it or not, that's all it is. Someone has to lose for you to win. I'll give you a cold, honest truth. I'll give you a blunt, cold, honest truth. I'll give you a coin where, for example, any coin, let's do Stacks. Okay, so you were not willing to buy Stacks around here. Am I right? Correct. So you weren't willing to buy around here when it went down by how much? By 93%, by 90%. You were not willing to buy Stacks here. And so it went all the way up to an all-time new high and went up by 16x. There were only 1% of participants buying around here. And guess how many participants are buying here? 80%. 80% of participants are buying here. They're buying here. So who won? This gentleman here. This person right here. He won. That 1% of investors, they won the game. Trading less is often more profitable than trading every day. Me personally, in my spot bag, I don't touch it. I just don't touch it. My day-to-day trading happens in a different portfolio. But my spot bag, I only move it 5 times. 5 times in a year, maybe 6, 7 times in the entire year. And most of the time, it's just to de-risk or to reallocate some funds. Maybe my perspective on the market was wrong, so I have to reallocate to a different category. For example, let's say AI is better than I expected. So I'll allocate a bit more in my portfolio for AI coins. That's pretty much what I do. As for my trading, then I trade up, down, sideways. It doesn't matter. Next up, we have patience. Patience is key. I know this is just, some of you have been here for a long time, but it's a good reminder. Patience is definitely key. A lot of these coins take a very, very, very long time to materialize. Time in the market is better than timing the market. Let me teach you something about advice. there's two types of advice. There's one that's universal. It's free because you cannot charge it. It's the ultimate truth. For example, time in the market is better than time in the market. You can't put a value on that. And most of the times, 99% of the time, that advice is good. However, there are advice where you have to go seek knowledge. Someone's gone to that place where you haven't gone. Someone's experienced, gone through all the heartache, all the drama, all the headache, everything. And then you pay for advice. So join my private members. It's in the link in the description below. Don't marry your coin. Don't ever marry your coin. Loyalty belongs to your strategy, not to an asset. This is the 2017 cycle of crypto. Now, what do you notice here? We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest is in the top 10. Now, these cohorts of crypto coins are no longer in the top 10. Majority of them are not even in the top 20. You have XRP. Thank God I never bought XRP. It's still at the same prices it's at today. This part is going to be controversial. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be controversial. There's a few edges that you can have. No particular order, insider information. This happens prolifically in crypto. Crypto is not regulated. There is a cohort of people that have insider information. I'll give you a basic understanding. For example, let's have a coin. For example, any coin. I'm not picking on no particular coin, but this happens time and time again. There are a cohort of participants where they'll be able to find out when this coin will be listed on exchanges. For example, Binance, Coinbase, etc. And what they'll tend to do is they'll front run the herd. There's a small cohort, maybe 0.1% of these participants know this information. So what they'll do is they'll buy the coins around this area just before the news breaks out. They'll make massive gains, and that is an edge. It is immoral. I'm going to tell my younger self everything, and this is what the industry doesn't want to really tell you. Sometimes they'll even get information on the downside. Maybe there's a delisting happening. Maybe there's some bad news happening. Maybe they hear a big prominent whale in this community is about to sell. And what do? They front run everyone else and make everyone else the bag holder. Another tactic that often happens all the time in crypto is that whales will start to FUD a coin. They will actually pay media outlets to begin to FUD a coin. But this normally happens in bigger coins. In the early days, it did happen regarding BTC. Personal conviction, deep research. Put in 10,000 hours. You find a coin, you like this coin, and do as much research as possible. Whenever I mastered a coin such as Ethereum, whenever I'd done this, I was able to get a great entry and a great exit. I remember a time when I bought Ethereum around this time and I sold around this time. And the reason why I sold was because of certain influencers speaking about the flippening. Once I heard some of these gurus around this area talking about ETH will flip Bitcoin is when I sold. I bought at the relative lows and I sold at the relative highs because I completely immersed myself in the project. If you want another edge, you can build an algorithm. You can build your own algorithm. It's not very difficult, to be fair. I'm going to release an algorithm very soon in the future, but you can build your own algorithm and it will make things much more easier. Algorithms basically is just an emotionless way to enter and exit the market. Oh, hold on. I just noticed something. Hold on. Who put this there? Who put, I need to get rid of this. What's Every sector you get into is like you're starting from zero. I'll explain what I mean by this. In crypto, you got a plethora of different categories. You got layer one, proof of work, smart contracts, DeFi, stable coins, AI, centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges. You have memes, dog coins, cat coins. You got staking protocols, liquid staking protocols. You got yield, you got rebase, you got NFT, DePIN, infrastructure. There's so many different categories. Each category has an edge. For example, if you enter one category, just remember it's going to be like you're starting from day one. Because you don't have enough research, enough data, you're just going to be just like you're starting again from kindergarten, from elementary, because you don't have enough information. So master a category, master a few categories. And if you jump into a whole different category, just remember it's going to be like you're in day one, because there's a lot of other counterparts, a lot of them that have studied this profusely. And you're just entering it like it's your first day of school. 8 years ago, I didn't know anything about investing, about trading, about finding airdrops, about DeFi, anything. I didn't have a clue. So in layman terms, I practically didn't know how to play football or American football. I didn't know how to swim, and I certainly didn't know how to play tennis. And every single category is like that. If I go to DeFi, it's a complete different sport. If I go to AI, it's a complete different sport. If I learn about investing, it's completely different to trading. So what I was right over here. Crypto is the center main stage. So in the center, we have developers, we have builders, we have influencers, we have thought leaders, we have individuals that move the needle right in the main center stage. Whereas I was right over here, right at the top of the stadium. And I was thinking I could get better by just watching participants play the game, play the sport. No. I have to join the winning team. I have to either learn from the pros or become the professional myself. I have to master and understand the game. I have to put in the hours, put in the 10,000 hours and master the game. The bear market. Surviving the bear market is more important than winning in the bull market. I cannot emphasize that enough. It's self-explanatory. Bear markets are more important. Solana went down by a whopping, from peak to trough, went down by 97%. A lot of participants sold here, sold here, sold here, and certainly sold over here. They panic sold and they missed out on all of this. They missed out on all of this. They told you crypto will make you rich, but they didn't tell you how to survive. If you like this stuff, go check out my other stuff up there. Part 2 coming soon. Peace.